What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another beautiful, literally beautiful day. It is like 90 degrees right now, and we were supposed to go to the pool, but I've got some upgrades to get done first on the RV, so we're gonna go on an adventure later. You guys get to come with us, but I've got to get these improvements done, and you guys get to watch me do that. So smash that thumbs up button, because I need that motivation, and let's get to it. Yeah, are you coming? Oh, that's a beautiful breeze that's coming in. It is scorching today. He was just walking. He was crawling underneath the RV as well. While you're down there, could you please wash this? Tell these kids to do things and they just laugh at me. But very exciting today. We've got a lot to do on this scorcher every day. And check out this park. We are like all alone. Look at this, there's literally nobody around us. Our whole row is empty, which is pretty cool as far as privacy wise, but the kids are over there playing with our friends who just happen to be here as well. Look at that little Yazzie right there. Evelyn, Yazzie, so adorable. But Dad's got some big projects to do. You gonna help me? You gonna eat some grass? Some yummy stuff. Getting all your vitamins, I like it. But I gave the kids the option to either hang out at the pool today because it is almost 90 degrees in the sun. In the shade, it's pretty good. I'm actually liking it where I'm at right now, but I've got some projects to do. There's lots of companies that have reached out to us, and of course, we snagged one heck of a deal with this company right here. I'll show you guys in just a second. All right, projects on hold. It got way too hot. Not for me. I'm sure I could have did my project in less than an hour, but the kids wanted to really go to the pool, and Mom's busy doing stuff inside, so I've got the towels. Had to come back to get the towels. Our friend is watching them, so I'm gonna get back to it. We're gonna go have a little bit of a pool date, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna knock out some of these RV upgrades. I'm so excited. All right, so pool day lasted a lot longer than I was intending. It's a lot later now. We just had dinner, but Yazzie wanted me to take her on a ride, so of course, had to oblige. Check out this view that we have here. This is on the campsite that we are at. This is part of the campgrounds up until I believe that post right there with the cone, just right there. This belongs to, it is so much calmer today. Wow, look at that, folks. That is so beautiful. That is 100% why I love this lifestyle. Just the things you get to see and do and be a part of. Honestly, for me, it's unbeatable. We are literally traveling all over the US, doing all kinds of cool stuff, seeing so many beautiful things that I never knew this country held. And check that out. There's literally a power plant right across from this. This is Lake Ontario. And I grew up on Lake Erie. Yes, beautiful girl. Yes. You can put your feet in the water, of course. This is Lake Ontario. I grew up on Lake Erie. And me growing up in the 90s, Lake Erie was disgusting. It was great for a short period of time, but it was disgusting for the most part because there was companies that were dumping. I believe there was companies dumping. There was three-eyed fish found in Lake Erie. But things have gotten a lot better. It's cold? Oh, wow. It was a hot day today. It was like 90-some degrees. But haven't gotten to those upgrades yet. But now that it is cooler, I might actually start working on it. And I have help, which is great. It's always good to have help. But man, oh man, I can't wait to come back here later. I'm sure we'll end up back here with the family. We've come here just about every single day, and there's a nice little area over there. There's like a little, see if I can zoom in. Not those people, but beyond those people. Actually, right by that hill of rocks right there, where my big finger is blocking, right there, there's a little pool of water that's super duper calm. There's no waves, not like this. You know, there's just a little bit of waves. This is actually pretty calm. The first day we were here, this was like super wavy and the flags that they normally have out here were red, which means, you know, very volatile. But we were skipping rocks. I think I just saw a mermaid out there. That is too cool. Man, oh man. Love it. Yes?
I saw at the beach yesterday.
Yeah? You went to the beach yesterday with your friends?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you having so much fun with your friends? You're so cute.
What is that?
What is that? Oh, what is that?
A shoe.
Your shoe? You did that?
Yeah.
You Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Yeah. not only is this absolutely beautiful, but this is very close to Kelly's Island, which I'd love to go back to. I haven't been there since like 2021, but check this out. This is my other favorite part of this beach. Yazzy's already picking them up. Look at all of the rocks. I should have probably pointed that out earlier. There's literally billions, maybe not that many, but hundreds of millions of rocks to go through, and so many of them are beautiful. Yes, you love all the big round ones. I have yet to find a Petoskey here, which I don't think there are going to be any because those are all in Lake Erie. But you never know. This is one of the Great Lakes. There's tons of rocks to hound through. Oh, look at that. I just found some sea glass. Oh, some authentic, real sea glass. Jackson's going to love this. This has been in here a while. Super weathered, yeah. Should we take this back to Jackson? Yeah, he loves sea glass. He loves collecting it. Oh man, and I can't wait to come down here with my metal detector eventually. No, I keep saying that, and eventually I will. I already brought it out once, put all the pieces into the bag that it came with, finally took it out of that box. Box got wet, that's why. The underbay flooded. That's what happened. But anyways, I've got it all in a bag now, and I'm gonna get the bag out, and I'm gonna put it together, and I'm gonna start metal detecting. This whole campsite by us is empty, and it was filled throughout the weekend, so I probably should bust it out and go through all the campsites that people were sitting at. You never know, might find a dime, quarter, nickel, maybe a gold bracelet. You never know, an earring or something, an engagement ring, that would be great. So I definitely need to do that ASAP.
2,000 years later.
All right, it's been a few days later, not just necessarily the next day, but we have had a very busy schedule lately, so that's why I wasn't able to get to this right away. But let's take a look at what I will be doing. I'm so excited, and this honestly should not be that hard. Check this out. This big old package right here that's just been sitting here for a couple of days is from Torque Lift. We are super excited. Let's see, it actually says right there, the Glow Step Revolution. Ooh, I'm excited. Check this out, folks. Look at that, a box with a bunch of boxes in it. All right, so now that I got both my hands, let's take a better look at what's actually in this box. Some of you may know, if you know what Torque Lift, what their main stuff is. So this is the Dirt Destroyer. Check that out, Dirt Destroyer from Torque Lift. Oh, this is held in with a big old strap that I'm definitely going to try and save if I can get around that. Oh, there it is, folks. Oh. Now let's see, because I've had a lot of different input on this. Oh wow, it is a little bit heavier than I thought. But that doesn't mean we're going to struggle to get it out. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay, we are. All right, we need to get this out of the way first. How do we do that? All right, then. It just comes right out, right? Is it wanting to come out? Is it not wanting to come out? There we go. All right. One piece taken out. And look at that. Oh, we're so excited. Oh yeah, these are a lot lighter than I thought. So there they are. These are our new Torque Lift staircase. We're going to be replacing this staircase right here because we are sick and tired of it not fitting in everywhere we need to go. And look at how easily folded this is and how compact it is. And it is crazy how strong these stairs are. So we're super excited for that. So let's get to it. All right, so inside the box, besides for the staircase, you do get the manual for installation, as well as the tools that will be necessary, and some bolts and nuts and stuff like that. But check this out. This is by far one of my favorite things, that Dirt Destroyer. Look at that. Hopefully this will help keep our RV just a little bit cleaner. And what an awesome addition that this comes with. All right, so first step before installation is, of course, deinstallation. I got to remove this one, which is not that difficult, I hope. Of course, I say that now, but as you can see on the inside, I've got to remove it from this side. It's got several screws and it goes all the way up the wall like that. These are very secure in there. Like, that's high up there. You can see it's probably about 2 feet up that's secured in, but the other one is going to be secured actually into this frame right here. So that'll be just as secure, and it'll take up a lot less space. Let me actually show you guys, because this is heavy. It's not going to stay on its own. Anyways, this is heavy. And when it's all the way in, you can see it goes almost all the way up to the top of the door. The new stairs are only going to come to about right here, and I'm going to call it, let's see, right at the solitude. maybe a little bit higher. Somewhere in between right here is where the new stairs are going to be, and I think that'll be a lot nicer. But the one thing you do have to pay attention to is that it does not hit the other side of this door, because it can cause some damage, so you got to make sure you put it in the exact right spot. And one of the reasons I don't like this is, you can see this plastic has been rubbed off, because when this closes, this likes to wiggle. You see how it wiggles? And it has prevented us from closing this door several times. So that's another reason why we want to take this out and put those in. All right, so for this easy de-installation, looks like it's already missing a screw right there. Just got to take that out, and then there's, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4 screws right here, and then of course those 2, and then 4 more screws on this side. And I guess I'm just going to take this thing out as a whole unit. I was hoping to take it apart, but I don't think that's going to happen. Wow, that one was broken. Check this out. This is a good thing that we're removing this, because look, that whole screw is just broken and missing. That's not good. Alright, for this next part I had to grab my 90 because these ones are difficult to reach. Alright, I'm actually struggling really hard with this one over here, but these 2 just snapped right off, so that wasn't an issue. And this one's missing. Or no, this one was missing, but these 2 snapped off. This one I cannot get out, so I'm probably just going to end up tearing it out as the last one. I'm going to pull this back down to give myself a better angle. I'm going to continue taking these screws out. I hope you guys enjoy the angle too. Bada bing, bada boom, just like that. Got it out. You can see, holy moly. Let me grab those other ones. This is how long it's supposed to be, right there. And this is what we have left of those other ones. So that is a lot missing that is just in there, which is okay. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to do anything. But this should come out now. It's already lifting up on this side, as you can see, just like that. This side will come up as well. I'm going to clean underneath here, and that is it. And as you can see, there's a gap right here. This has a kick plate, which I've squished my toe on when we first got the RV. When I was putting the stairs down from the inside, because we stayed into that Cracker Barrel, I would put the stairs in at night. And when I was pulling the stairs out the next day and I was pushing them forward, my foot was in the wrong spot and it squished my big toe, and this was all the way down. And the only thing I could do was lift it with my foot, my squished big toe, to get this thing to come back up. I had a mark in my big toe for 7 months, and it was a big huge crack in my toe. It was like an indent and a bleed, and I watched it grow. I should have taken pictures every single day. It could have been such a cool time-lapse thing of watching this thing grow out, and it is finally just at the very tip. I've cut most of it out, but now there's just a little bit left. So I am so glad to be rid of this thing, because it is just heavy, obnoxious, and I hate that I always have to do different types of things, especially with this part right here, because that's what keeps it stable on the ground. As you can see, they're just metal pads. Take a look at that. Those slide and skid all over. They don't exactly stay where you need them to. Check out the new ones. It has 4 points of placement. You got 1, 2, and then 2 on the back. 4 points of rubber placement that should not slide and skid anywhere. But not only that, check out these. Any guesses what those are? Those are glow-in-the-dark squares, so you'll never ever miss the stair. And this is wide too. This is much wider than the old one. All right, now it's time to wrestle this thing out of here, which I don't think it'll give me a big struggle, but you never know. Let's see, I think I gotta push this down a little bit. Oh, there it goes. And I'm gonna walk past it, okay? Wow. my face. What an obnoxious struggle. I'm so glad to be rid of this. Ugh. 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 It got my toe again. All right, next one of my favorite things to do, and I'm gonna try and get these rust stains out of here. I've got some Clorox wipes, so hopefully that'll do it, but oh man, do I love doing this. Easy peasy, and check it out. That looks much nicer. At least all the dirt and debris and sand is gone. Now I just gotta try and scrub those out, which shouldn't be too hard. All right, I am putting some elbow grease into this. But these Members Mark disinfectant wipes are doing the trick. That's what I'm using right here. 10 seconds kills all it takes. 99.9% of bacteria. Kills the cold and flu viruses. And this is the fresh scent, and it's green. That's not a coincidence, folks. Green is my favorite color by far. I love using it in every day. All right, almost got all that out. That looks pretty good. All right, so there we go. I got it scrubbed as much as I could, and you can see the screw on this one is actually still coming up. I do have a grinder, but I'm honestly not going to worry about that. That shouldn't get in my way. But there it is, ready for installation. All right, so here's the new plate that's in. I don't think this is an issue, but as you can see, it does not go all the way to that corner on either side. But the places that I need to drill are still on this plate, and I need to make sure, because I don't have much room, as you can see on this, that I have to be able to drill right here, and it has to stay right there. So I don't have much room, mushrooms, but it should be okay. All right, got my holes marked, and now it says you need a 7/32 drill to make the holes, and I don't have that. I have a 3/16 and whatever is above a 3/16, so I think I'm just gonna use a 3/16 and hope it works. Alright, so here's the screws they come with. Tiny little hex head. Uh-oh, it's not going to focus, is it? Tiny little hex head right there. But you can see I used a 3/16 drill, and it said you needed a 7/32. So it's just off by a little bit, but it does screw in. So shouldn't be an issue. So if you don't have a 7/32, I can confirm that a 3/16 will do just fine. Alright, there we go. Got the holes lined up, and from the directions it looks like the screws go in from behind and the nuts go in on this side, which is kind of weird, but I'm going to do it the way the directions say to do it. Alright, so as you can see here, it says it's supposed to come with these stainless steel split lock washers. I'm supposed to have 6 of them, but this is all that I got. I just got the regular washers, the nuts, and the screws, so it is missing that. It's not absolutely essential, but it would be nice to have them, but I'm sure it'll still be fine without it. Alright, got all the screws in here on this base plate, and it is sturdy. I'm loving this. And now all that I got to do for the next step is literally just pick that up. You can see there's those U's right there. They clip onto these right here, right there, and right there. And then it'll just, I think that's it. You can adjust it how you need to, but that's all you got to do. Okay, so here's what it looks like when it's on. It is so simple to put on and take off. This literally just pops on just like this. Those screws, you don't even have to adjust them or nothing. Has an opening right here that it just pops on and pops off, just like that. Pop off, and pop on. It just slides right into place. As you can see, it just goes right in and sits perfectly. No need to make any adjustments. Now I just got to pull it out and make sure it fits. And now, from what I've seen, these do come out farther than the traditional stairs, which is never going to be an issue because you can literally adjust them however you want. So let's get that done. There is a booster step at the bottom as well, which is pretty cool, but that's it. Pull them all the way out, up and down. Pretty neat. It's actually coming out about the same as the other one. Oh, this only has 4 steps, and then the booster seat, which you can pull out if you need it. You just push that to the side, pull the booster step out, which I'm doing it. I need to be pulling it down, not pushing it. So there's an additional step right there if you need it. Which, wow, that is huge. And then these are so much better than the other ones because the other ones were so hard to push out. This is just easy push in, push pin to adjust the legs. Make it as high as you want. Let's see. Always had to worry about the door closing with the other one. Uh-oh. Door might be an issue with this one too. Got that huge plate. Let's see. Oh man, like a glove. That was nice. Woo, I'm liking this. Let's see how sturdy it is. I only weigh about 170 pounds, but a little bit of give, but I don't feel like it's ever going to give out on me. This is awesome. Woo! And they do make a rail attachment, a little handrail, which would be nice. Obviously it'd be on this side because the door wouldn't be able to open if I was on that side. But this is great. All right, so I actually took the booster step out because I don't think we need it. There it is with the door closed. That is awesome. Check it out. Opens up so easily. That's nice. Now I'm just going to put the stairs back in and see if the door closes because that is a big issue as well. All right, so there it is all tucked away, and check it out. I don't even have to worry about the door closing because it doesn't even touch this part. It's all tucked in there. There was a slight bit of a issue right there. As you can see, that rubber thing rubs against that, but that is nothing at all. It just slides right past it. It's just something I noticed. And that fits in there. Barely any wiggle. Door is going to close no problem as long as I unhook it. Have to do this because of this, but I'll adjust that eventually. And oh my goodness, that is so smooth. No glitching, no locking, no bucking, no nothing. I always had to, with the stairs up, I always had to reach my hand in there to push it back. I literally had to put my hand all the way in to this area to push in that little spot that I was showing you where it was rubbing on the old one to get the door to close all the way. I had to slam it pretty much on my arm and then slide my arm out of there as it was pinching. That is great. What do you think, honey?
I'm obsessed.
It's awesome.
Now, let's see if they're light, because the last ones were so heavy that I could barely even lift them up.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about pinching your toes on this one. Well, maybe you do.
Good,
This
yeah.
does have a guard right here too, so you do have to worry about that. But let's see, you should be able to just push it out. Careful though. Oh, what? So from the inside, are you saying that's a little bit difficult? Just let it go. It'll stay. Yeah, it's metal.
Okay.
And then all I gotta do is jump down here, pull that
Like
out.
an accordion.
Yes, and that's it.
That's so awesome.
Now step on it.
That's the one that helped me.
That's all right.
Peekaboo.
Hello.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. You don't weigh more than me, so you shouldn't have anything to
You
worry
already
about.
stepped on-
Yeah, plus what are you doing? Flat feet, my
I'm so
love.
nervous.
About what?
Come on.
That looks good right there.
Come on.
All right, so there it is all installed, and after a little bit of finagling, I found out just how I like it. That is how we want it right there. We lifted it up, so you can see down to the 7th peg right there. Hopefully both sides are 7. Yep. Installed the dirt cleaner here, which is pretty cool. That thing is sturdy. Cleaning up the competition, that is for sure. And this is, once again, this is the Glow Step Revolution Uprising by Torquelift. And wow, 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 we are impressed. So a huge thank you to Torquelift for partnering with us. Honestly, you guys are a step above the rest. This was an awesome, easy installation. Like, how the heck could you guys make something so easy that's so useful and so productive? Plus, I love the glow steps. Like, we'll never get lost again. We'll know exactly which RV is ours when we're wandering around in the dark, which you guys know if you watch this channel, I love to wander around. So once again, Torquelift, thank you so much. Now I just got to cart this bad boy over to the dump here, which I'd love to show you guys. There's some pretty cool stuff over at the dump that they have here. I was thinking about saving it just in case, but honestly, with how nice these stairs are, I don't think I'll ever be taking these off to put those back on for whatever reason. So there's no reason carting them around. They are extra weight that we don't need. So I'm super glad to get rid of it. All right, so there they are for anybody to pick up. But look at all this cool stuff that people toss out. Anybody can come pick it up. I'm pretty sure this is a junk pile, but there's another pile I want to go look at real quick. All right, over here, this side was filled at the end of last weekend. Oh, look at that, some art. Look at that. That's what I really like about this park. This is one of the only parks we've ever been to where they actually have stuff that people can throw out, like big items, and instead of throwing them out, which this is a really nice dump area. It's quite beautiful, but you can actually leave stuff for other people to go through. And I'm telling you what, at the end of last weekend, I'm sure the next weekends coming up, this is going to be packed, and this was literally filled. I should have came out here that day, because 90% of the stuff was gone. Believe it or not, this is what's left over. And I'm saying 90% of the stuff that was here that people left over the weekend is gone. Sunday night, I threw out some trash. There was piles upon piles of cool things just here left for you to rummage through if you wanted to. And when I came back Monday morning to throw out some boxes, it was like this, almost all gone. So pretty neat. I love this area. Look, they got a burn pile. They got couches. I don't know what those huge things are. I wonder what this used to be. This probably used to be part of the park some way. There's no way anybody's taking that stuff. But awesome. Look at that. We could do some wheel spool competitions. I love it. All right, and that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really does help us on this channel. It pushes us along in the algorithm, lets other people know that this channel is fun to watch. If you enjoy watching stuff like this, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. That also helps the channel, and I'm so happy and so thankful that you guys finally got us over 30,000 subscribers. Like, what an amazing achievement. I really never thought that was going to be possible, but here we are. Today's day, we made it over 30,000. So thank you all so very much for that. It really does mean a lot to us. Truly, 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 truly does. And make sure, if you haven't already, check down in our description. There's 3 other links for our Instagram, our TikTok, and our Facebook, where you'll find a lot of additional extra content that the honey films, as she loves to film. Thank you all so very much for watching, and don't forget to check out Torque Lift. They have some amazing products. You might not find the one that we got works for you, but there are several other styles that might fit your RV, and I would love to see you guys get some of these and help support them. They are an amazing company. Thank you once again, Torque Lift. We love you all so very much, and remember, life's a lot more fun when you're taking a risk.